Yo, let's go, let's go, let's go! We are now doing episode 144. I needed to know. Because I need to know how he got the joke, like how Aoyama and his parents were able to fool All For One. And how were they able to get the dwarf guy from the League of Villains? I want to know how they got his quirk too. Cause man, that's a play. And the acting between Aoyama and Deku, wow, beautiful. I actually cannot believe they pulled that part off. But I need to know. I needed to know. So we're gonna get right into this episode, and we'll talk about it when we can talk about it. Right? Right? Oh my god. Okay, let's do it. A few days ago.
I am here again, entering in a totally chill way.
No, you're not.
Tsukauchi and the principal too.
Have you come with news about Aoyama?
I need you all to listen closely. For now, we're only telling select people what I'm about to share. It's time we discuss the future of our world. The final battle plan.
The final battle plan. Let's go. I don't normally skip openings, but to avoid copyright.
Every pro hero we can spare is scouring the country in an attempt to find All For One. But to be honest, we're not expecting them to succeed.
That's exactly what Bakugo's been saying this whole time.
Yeah, but it hits different when you hear from All Might.
Wow! What do you mean Bakugo's word would be enough?
Plan comes in.
I know, my students. There's a way forward.
Mr. Aizawa's gambit.
If you want to lure out someone who's both cunning and cowardly, you must massage reality and make them believe they're in control.
So we pretend we're desperate because the walking nutsack is too smart for us. Stroke his ego.
Do you have to put it like that?
Yes!
We'll proceed on the assumption that he's still using search. He's got his eyes on us. It's probably safe to say your every move has been noted lately. That's good. If he's watched us since Midoriya came back, he'll believe we're frantic and exhausted. The goal is to have him think we're making a series of bad moves one after the other, that he has got us bested. He won't see Eraser's plan coming. We'll use his own informant, Aoyama, to lure him out into the open on our terms. We're currently working on logistics.
So Aoyama's helping us? Yes! I knew it! I'm so glad!
This is wonderful.
You can't be happy yet, y'all.
Excuse me, sir. How will we go about deceiving him?
If we lied to him, he would kill us. Our choice was life or death.
Aoyama's father was scared. If it's true that All For One is able to tell when someone's lying, won't we be putting Aoyama and his family at great risk by trying this?
We've planned for that too. According to the Ayamas, every time All For One contacts them, it's over the phone. Calls only, so there's never written communication. Given the number of informants in his network, he must have a way of instantly knowing if they're being honest with him. We're pretty sure he has a way of detecting a lie through their voice immediately. Therefore, if there's no lie in the audio he hears, he'll believe he can show up without fear. That's why we'll go with Aizawa's idea and use his power. Come on in!
Hey!
Shinso! Yeah!
Costume looks awesome.
I'm kind of confused about how Shinso's quirk is supposed to be utilized for this plan. I was on his team for combat training.
Keep in mind, I can't make the person I brainwash talk. Also, orders that require them to think are off the table.
You said your power came with limitations.
A lot's changed since then. I thought I'd be transferring into the hero course in April and competing against you guys as your classmate. But I guess we have more important issues than my transfer at the moment.
Yes! Yes, you do.
Develop my quirk.
You've improved your power?
I love that he's just like a mini Aizawa.
It should. Like this. I'll use brainwashing to make Aoyama and his parents talk. They'll say what I want them to, but my intentions will stay hidden from the enemy.
That's incredible.
It won't be easy, though. Using my quirk this way is difficult.
You've got this!
Yeah, you do. I believe in you.
Class A or Class B?
Obviously A.
What's your hero name?
They're so happy. What's their problem?
Because they
was able to amp up his power thanks to intense extracurricular instruction from Aizawa.
Amazing! Mr. Aizawa really is the coolest!
And before you ask, Shinso does not have his professional license yet. But since this is an emergency, the Heroes Public Safety Commission said they would make an exception for him.
That's awesome. I'm so proud for
You
Shinjo.
haven't addressed what comes next. We're supposed to lure out the villains and capture them en masse. How do we do that? Our numbers are dwindling, and it would be suspicious if we gathered in one place. Why would our enemies come?
No worries. The heroes won't be there.
For this to work, we'll need the help of another individual.
The request comes from All Might and his team. We won't be able to do this without you. Are you up to it, Phantom Thief?
Of course he named himself that.
You want me to copy this guy's quirk and master it in a few days to save the world? Sure. I won't even work up a sweat.
I'm sorry. I had hoped my voice would get through to him.
Tell me, the monster who did this to you!
I am Kurogiri, the
Kurogiri!
protector of Tomura Shigaraki.
The three of us were in Class 2A together at UA High School!
And we were all going to become heroes together!
You're over Oshirakumo!
Right now, I couldn't tell you if I'm looking at Kurogiri or Shirakumo. I've lost an eye, and my erasure is barely functioning. In the coming battle, I'll be all but useless.
Know what I heard? Our side would have been massacred at Jakku if it wasn't for your bravery. You know what people told me when I was a kid? That I would never be a superhero with an ability like mine. They said I'd be a side character.
Monoma, this plan won't work unless every component is in place.
I can get him alone. Just tell me when.
You better not fuck this up for us, Momo.
Take center stage. This whole time, you've never been an extra.
No, he has.
Star.
Look who's in the spotlight now!
He actually mastered it in days. I'm shocked.
Just as we thought. He brought an army with him.
All squads, move in! If he gets his hands on One For All, there'll be no reason for him to hide ever again!
Now is the time. This is the beginning of the end.
Dobby.
Not now, boss man. I'm spoken for. I didn't think that you'd be here for me to slaughter, dear old dad. Before we start, how about I cremate your friends?
Oh!
No way am I going to allow that. Not today, brother!
Shinso!
Shinso!
You're gathering in droves. Is this where you plan to mount a feeble last stand?
Now! Activate System Troy!
A cage? You think this'll hold me?
They know we'll be able to tear these apart in seconds, so why have they gone through such trouble? Surely this isn't their whole strategy.
The plan's working, All Might. We will stop him.
Yes.
This time, we devised a strategy together. We may have failed before. And your body won't ever fully recover. But we're both still standing.
You better hope it
Today we'll
works.
defeat this abomination. Make no mistake. This is it.
No doubt.
Ah, I see, All Might. That's your goal.
You're far from UA and the makeshift fortress. We've plotted every detail to make you overconfident, to draw you out. And now,
Surprised you, didn't I?
They're putting them in separate locations.
The gates are ready. Put some muscle into it, heroes!
Short-sighted fool. You really think you can split us up?
But, I mean, that is what he's doing, though. Momo, you did okay. I'll give you your props. You're doing well.
The damn thing's moving. Stop your complaining and start wailing on the walls.
Break free! Get me out!
A cage like this can't even hold me 3 seconds! That's all we needed. You're going for a ride!
Cause a moment of confusion. Keep them contained. Then divide and conquer. The opening move is ours.
Deku! On it!
We'll send them through warp gates simultaneously. Put plenty of distance between them. Force them to fight in places we've chosen.
Look! I'm the one pulling all the strings! This is ridiculous! You wasted a fortune on these knowing we have Decay on our side!
Keep talking! You think we'd try this if we hadn't thought of a way to deal with Shigaraki's power? You showed up thinking you would outman us, but you fell into our trap!
Deku?
What? Almost done! Don't stop till we're through! Deku!
They grabbed Deku.
Take down the leftovers, Fat. You're in charge. Look after young Ayama, too.
Roger that. Nice speech, kid. You showed some real courage.
You did good, Oyama. You did good.
Young Monoma, back to Aizawa. The plan was a success. Now, it's time for us to move on to Phase 2.
This place.
What's up?
It's us! Let's go! That did nothing, though.
Villa. Of course.
The attack was no good.
No, it wasn't, unfortunately.
I'm sorry, I tried my best.
That was always going to be a long shot. After Kamino, we figured out that the sludgy warp crap you've been using is a lesser version of what Kurogiri can do. The range is shorter, and more importantly, you can't warp yourself. Of course, the UA barrier was strengthened to account for that. I hope it burns to know hubris is what brought about your downfall.
Splitting my minions up and attacking us separately. It's a clever plan. But did you ever stop to consider if you could actually win when standing against me, number one? I understand why your ragtag remainders needed an edge. But the way you've implemented your plan has shown your true colors, Endeavor. I'm almost impressed. No doubt you pitted One For All against Tomura. Quite risky for you. But then, that's not the cruelest matchup you've devised, is it? You forced your youngest child to face your failure.
No, that's what Shinso wanted anyway.
I'm continuing to abuse your eldest.
We've divided the villains according to plan. We're told fights are commencing at each location.
This is when the hard part starts. They're ready, All Might.
Yeah.
I think the only one that's different is Deku. I think Deku was supposed to fight Shigaraki.
UA, what's going on?
Bad news, Denim Head! They pulled a fast one! Deku's gone!
Yeah, I think. Who's he with? Toga, of course.
He went through another warp.
Deku? I thought you were supposed to be with Shigaraki.
I don't get it. Danger sense didn't activate. Himiko Toga, you did this? How is he not here? What happened? I don't know! Someone must have grabbed onto him!
Isn't that, like, really bad? Our whole strategy revolved around him.
We have to tell the others.
Whatever, there's no turning back. Don't you see what?
Look at what? I love her. I love her.
The greatest villain in recorded history.
Technically the second. Because One for All is still big.
Below me. We're in the sky. Floating. And I don't spot a single jailbreaker or member of the front anywhere. It's just me. Oh well. I'll be fine as long as I don't get in my own way. Again.
Ooh.
My body's seizing. It's an electromagnetic barrier. I'll have to.
Whoa there!
You look stiff!
There is no escape. As long as your body's controlled by muscles and a nervous system, an electric current will render you helpless at least for a second, no matter your strength.
Those blocks flew up out of the ground and crumbled in the sky. That must be how they plan to keep decay from spreading. Moron, you shouldn't rely on cheap tricks, genist. We're flying in the sky, right? If you use up the ground too fast, your precious stage is gonna disappear!
I'm not concerned. We have plenty of resources. Do you understand yet, Shigaraki? Or did your brain get fried?
No, I think his brain's a little fried.
This was tailored to defeat you. It's your coffin in the sky.
Place F10-45
Man.
and G10-45 are out.
Got it. Replacement's coming up. Let's go, everyone!
No problem. Can I get some spare parts? And I am so sorry. What did you say your name was?
Creaty. My friends call me Yamamoto, though.
Aww.
Whichever name you like.
You can use wide-range attacks that result in.
That's awesome that she's helping them.
At his peak. We had to figure out the perfect pocket to zip you into. The design was patterned off the 2 battles we fought against you after your awakening.
Systems are a go. Come on, let's get in the air.
A 16-year-old girl made it all possible. We're using the Principal's evacuation system as countermeasures against decay. The blocks were split into smaller sections and turned into drones with upgraded programming.
That's so smart.
Raw materials were scarce, but we made do. Even on a short timeline.
They really just did this in a couple of days.
It takes a ton of energy to power this floating arena.
Wow, Manga, isn't this crazy? You feeling that buzz?
Wow.
Hey, first year, stay focused.
Hey, we'd totally be second years if things were normal! They're counting on us! We'll do our best to keep Shigaraki down! Feel the power! You got that right, man. I'm gonna show that creep what happens when you mess with Charge Bolt's friends!
Yeah, Deku!
And constructed a seamless tomb for you. This isn't for fame or glory. We're doing this because we want to protect people and the future. We are the ones who will stop your destruction.
She's still so great.
I can easily take their toys off the board. A shockwave.
Seriously? Don't you remember how we nerfed your ass at Deku?
My quirk. What's the matter? Is the final boss having trouble using his powers?
You've got to stop shouting, please.
I can't move from his side. As long as I keep physical contact with Monoma, he can copy my quirk well beyond his normal limit of 5 minutes. We were supposed to create the ideal scenario for Midoriya. One for All is at the center of the operation. But now... this isn't good. Midoriya is missing, and on top of that... the last time we fought Shigaraki, he wasn't complete.
Deku will probably rejoin y'all.
Hey, Dynamite! What the hell is he doing now? I don't know! This is...
Oh no!
I still can't believe I used to think you were cool.
He still is cool.
You turned out to be another disappointment.
Ew!
Eraserhead.
Ew! Why must you have that?
Here's the preview. The battle intensifies as it continues. Even though our plan to separate the villains succeeded, I ended up somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. And with me gone, our strategies have to change rapidly. I've got to get to Shigaraki. I have to protect everybody! Next time, inflation. Is this girl really pausing an all-out battle to talk about love? Ultra!
Yes! That is Himiko Toga's way, Deku. I'm sorry. That's what she's going to do. She's going to talk about love, because she loves Yu no Chako. She's the bisexual girly for God. So their plan did work, it just didn't... Honestly, no, their plan would have fully worked had Himiko Toga not been obsessed with Deku. That's why she brought him. She's obsessed with him. She wants his blood. But that's a nice plan. Again, UA, top notch. Because how did y'all come up with a plan in the shortest amount of time possible, but also make stuff in the shortest amount of time possible? That is amazing. Truly genius work. That's not smarter than Isaac, but truly genius work. 10 out of 10. Though, I will say, as much as I am looking forward to the Shigaraki and One For All battle, I'm gonna be honest, I want the Dabi versus Shoto battle first. I want it. I need it. Just because I've been dying to see this since the reveal. And Shoto looks determined. He said, "Not today, brother!" Ah! Oh my god, I love My Hero Academia so much. Oh. It's gonna feel really weird continuously watching season 7 because I know the manga is ending in August. It's gonna feel really, really weird, but my god. He's ready. Shoto's ready. Everyone's ready! I mean, Bakugo, I honestly think Bakugo can hold his own for a while with Shigaraki. You just have to get Deku to come back immediately. Once Deku comes back, I think they'll be fine. But it's very unfortunate Himiko Toga decided to just take Deku for her own. Like, why? Also, you know what? I'll give the 1B the 1B guy credit. Namomo. I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong. I'll give him credit. He's an annoying shithead. But he stepped up and was able to not only master Kurogiri's quirk in a couple days, he's literally also helping Aizawa use their erasure quirk together. So that's why I think Shigaraki, like, Bakugo could handle Shigaraki for a while. Also, he has like the number 4 hero there too, Miracle, like, and Bestinus, and one of the third years. I'm forgetting her name too. I'm sorry. I feel really bad. I think they can hold their own for a little bit until Deku gets it. They just have to hold on for that little bit. And then they could possibly have him. Man. Alright, well, I need to get to editing because I have Fairy Tail. Well, Fairy Tail should be done by now. By the time this video comes out. But, I need to go edit. I'll probably make sure to like and subscribe. I keep saying comment. Make sure to like and subscribe on my YouTube, Ino-Kitty. Make sure to follow my Ino-Kitty on Twitch if you ever want to chat with me on my stream, talk about anime. I'm okay to talk about anime for hours, y'all, for hours. I'm also free on my Ino-Kitty Gamer Twitter. I talk about anime there. I talk about video games. Talk about my favorite fictional characters. I do a lot on my Twitter. I have no life. Well, I won't have a life until August when I go back to college. But we'll get to that another day. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe for today's video, and I will see you guys all in the next anime video. Bye!